Okay, so we've got less than a week to go until Euro 2024 kicks off in Germany. The first game is between Germany and Scotland on 8 p.m. UK time, 9 p.m. Germany time on Friday night next week. And I've been bugged to do a video on betting odds on this channel for some time. So we're going to have a quick look at the Euro 2024 betting odds. Now, I got these odds off skybet.com. They are accurate as of the 8th of June 2024. So as I'm recording this video, these odds will change by next week when the tournament kicks off. They changed since yesterday. Now, yesterday morning before I started my actual day job, before I started my shift, several of us were actually looking at these odds in regards to our company sweepstake as well. The odds have changed since yesterday. So some teams have shortened their odds, other teams have lengthened their odds already. So a lot can happen in the betting market in between now and the kickoff of the tournament in 6 days' time. So let's break it down. Let's have a look at all 24 teams. Some of these teams are real rank outsiders. There are some teams that I think the odds for them winning are a little bit high, actually. They're on the higher side. They're not shortening up. So there are some surprises in here when it comes to the odds. And the favourites, it's very close between a handful of teams of who's going to be the favourite. There's no surprise. British betting company, who's the favourite in this one. But let's have a look at all 24 teams. I'll start with Albania, the rank outsiders, and we'll end up with the favourites as of the 8th of June. So bearing in mind these odds will change within the next 6 days. So Albania are ranked as rank outsiders at 750 to 1. Georgia, 500 to 1. They're debutants. Slovakia, 250 to 1. Slovenia 200 to 1. So those are some real rank outsiders. Romania coming at 180 to 1. Scotland at 150 to 1 alongside Poland and Hungary. Bit surprised with Hungary and Poland being ranked at around 150 to 1 with the betting odds there. Hungary have proven in recent tournaments they can play a bit, and they were very, very unlucky at the last Euros not to progress out of the group stage as one of the best third-place teams. They played really well. They had an interesting style of football. Hungary should not be dismissed as a dark horse, in my opinion. Poland as well, good technical team. I think lacking a bit of star power, but they're very good technically. But they've underwhelmed at some recent tournaments with some of the players they have. But I'm a bit surprised that the odds are about 150 to 1. Ukraine at 100 to 1. The Czech Republic at 100 to 1. I find that a little bit on the high side for the Czech Republic. I would think their odds may shorten. They had a pretty decent tournament a few years ago. Turkey 80 to 1. They were poor in recent tournaments. The Swiss 66 to 1. Bit surprised by that. I think they should shorten a little bit. Serbia 66 to 1. They haven't really impressed me at recent tournaments. They've really not impressed me at all, in my opinion. Considering some of the talent that the Serbians have, they play England in their first game. Austria 66 to 1. Bit surprised with that. They're a pretty solid technical side, and they could cause a few problems for some other teams that may play with a little bit more flair and a little less structure. Denmark 40 to 1. Well, this is where there are some surprises. Denmark 40 to 1. They're not a bad side. They've got some very, very good technical players. Croatia 40 to 1 is a real surprise for me, considering how they always do at tournaments. They always progress to the latter stages. They seem to defy the ageing process with some of their key players, and they always have great talented players throughout their squad. And there's always that one or two Croatian players who end up becoming a superstar out of the Euros. Belgium at 20 to 1. The Belgian golden generation, I think their star is waning a little bit now. I think they've missed their chance to win a major tournament at this point, considering the talent they've had in their national setup over the recent years. Belgium 20 to 1, they can still pull something out, but this seems to be a very divided team when it comes to the international stage. The Netherlands at 18 to 1 is a bit of a surprise. They've stacked full of talent. Defending champions Italy at 14 to 1. Yeah, a little bit surprised that Italy are one of the favourites, actually. They haven't really been performing well in recent years. Spain at 8 to 1, they're always going to be up there, but Spain have a habit of imploding these days, as does Portugal 8 to 1. I think Portugal are being slightly overrated. Germany at 9 to 2. This is a really weird one. Yes, they are the host, so that will give them that betting bounce, so to speak, but they haven't played a competitive international for some time, for 2 years. They have not played a competitive international since the World Cup, where they had a disastrous tournament. They were poor at the last Euros and they were poor at the previous World Cup. So they haven't played a competitive international for some time. Obviously have not had to go through the qualifying process. they've been playing a lot of friendlies. Now, they've been pretty competitive friendlies, but they've not been playing, competitive internationals as such. Apart from the Nations League, they haven't really been setting the world on fire, in my personal opinion, and they've struggled at the last three major tournaments. They have really, really struggled since winning the World Cup in 2014. I am surprised with the odds for Germany. France 4-1. They obviously came very, very close to winning the World Cup. Lost out to Argentina 4-1. Not surprised with France with those odds, and England are favourites at the moment at 3-1. But I think England. I'm not sure England should be the ones to put your money on personally. I'm a bit surprised with Germany being at 9-2. I'm surprised Croatia are 40-1. I think that's a good bet to put money on if you were a betting person, because you might win a fair lump of cash. The Dutch being as low as they are is a bit surprising. Belgium being around 20-1, I think potentially they could go further out in the betting odds. The Czechs have 100-1, I think really do surprise me, and Hungary at 150-1. There are some dark horses in here. The outsiders obviously are outsiders for a reason. Obviously, Georgia are debutants, and Romania are making their first major international tournament since 2000. So I can understand some of the proper true rank outsiders, but teams like the Czech Republic and Hungary having the odds they have, I'm a bit surprised with that. Denmark and Croatia having the odds they have, again, a bit surprised with that, with what they can do at tournaments if they get on a run. And then England being favourites, I'm not sold on that. I'm really not sold on England being favourites personally, but that's the odds that Sky Bet are giving as of right now. These odds will change within the next 6 days. So there's a quick look at the UEFA Euro 2024 betting odds as of Sky Bet's website. You can go on any other betting website. The odds will be slightly different, and the teams will be in a different order of rank outsiders to favourites. But I decided to go to Sky Bet. This is, again, the odds have changed since yesterday, as I say. It will be very, very interesting when we get to Friday lunchtime what the betting odds are going to be like in the hours before Germany play Scotland. There are some other interesting betting lines you can look at, like will Scotland lose all three of their games? The odds on that are like 9-2 or 13-2, so they're really basically saying Scotland are going to get hammered in this tournament. You could put down, will Albania win a game, for example? You can go for specific odds. But at the moment, this is the to win. These are the odds to win. But for me, for now, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're getting this far, place your thoughts in the comment section below. If you are going to have a bet, who are you going to place a bet on? And who do you want to win? So there we go. Or who do you think is going to win? But for me, for now, thank you very much for watching. And I will have some more content for you guys very, very soon.